Howdy, everybody. This is Steve, Malone Realty Group, EXP, joined by Ms. Jennifer, Mr. Jorge, Ms. Ellen, and whoever else is going to jump in here from our group. We are all with EXP. We are all with the Modern Agent Group, which is kind of the fast forward wing here in North Georgia. So pleasure to be here today. Today, we are talking about ChatGPT. Everybody's heard of it. Some people are playing around with it. Some people are using it at a high level. Some people have been using AI at a high level for a while. For myself, this is my first jump into it. So what ChatGPT is, this is just one branch of AI. You may have heard, I think there's some other programs out there that you can purchase and do AI. It uses what's called, and I may not know this because I'm not a computer coder, but from everything I pieced together, GPT-3, it's the third iteration of the GPT programming in the software. OpenAI is a company that is providing this. So if you're going to want to go online and play around with this, it's openai.com, and you're going to go there to sign up. As it stands right now, you do have to sign up to get on the page. It is currently free, but they're going to be charging pretty soon, but it's not much. It's $20 a month. You can still do it for free, but more than likely you're going to deal with a lot of overages as far as people being on the system, having a hard time getting on, things like that. If you pay for that $20 a month, I think you have a dedicated server that you can get on whenever you want. I think you have a little more horsepower, things move a little faster, things like that. So I will definitely be investing in that as long as we can figure out how to use this. So all that being said, so ChatGPT, what is it? It's an AI tool that helps us come up with ideas. It helps us come up with copy. It helps us kind of write emails, newsletters. The possibilities are endless. The thing to keep in mind, though, it is a developing system. It is not perfect. If you ask it stats, it really, especially about real estate, it really doesn't have stats past the end of 2021. So you can't really say, give me a detailed look at what happened in Atlanta last year. It's like, it won't give you that. So it does have its limitations. The other thing is, anything that you get out of it, you probably are going to want to wordsmith it. I'm using this, one of the things I'm going to use for it, I'm going to show you how to do it here in a second. One of the things I'm going to do with this is I'm going to, here, let me, before my laptop goes out in power, really get knee deep in all this. One of the things you can do with this is write blog posts, write newsletters to your people, things like that. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to write 500 blog posts in one day and post them all on your website. We want to put blog posts on our website to give us a little bit more, as I've seen it called, Google juice. You want the SEO to find us. But if you drop 500 blogs, the Google knows if it's written by AI or not. So the Google will not give us the juice if we drop 500 blog posts today. So you want to do a little bit over time. And again, this is not going to replace, word for word. We do want to massage some of this stuff. But I say all that to say what it can do is pretty freaking remarkable. So we're going to share the screen. We're going to go to the Safari. Bam. Do you all see ChatGPT right there?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So this is what it looks like. It has a different front page, but once you log in, this is what it looks like, okay? Gives you some examples, capabilities, limitations. These are some of the things I've played with over here, but I want to start this by and I want to make this interactive. I want to give you some ideas, and then I want people to let's make this interactive going forward. But I'm going to give you 10 things that we can do with ChatGPT, okay? One of the first ones that we're going to do, let me move this up a little bit so it gets out of my way. One of the first things that we're going to do is writing the bi-weekly newsletter. We send a newsletter out to our people twice a month. It's not a pain to write, but it's kind of gets to be a pain to write, especially when we're in the weeds, as we're about to be this spring. So let's have AI give us a hand, okay? Jennifer, give me a topic that you would want to talk to your people about, like in a newsletter.
Sorry, I had to unmute. Sorry about that. I would say where the spring market's going and talk about interest rates.
All right, so keeping in mind the limitations that it doesn't know what's going on.
Okay.
How about this? Write a realtor newsletter to our buyers talking about the market changes when interest rates drop. How's that?
Love it.
All right, I'm gonna hit the enter button, and it's gonna take a minute. It's gonna think about it, and then it's gonna spit some stuff out. So what I'll say is, dear buyers of this newsletter, as you watch it type, and I'm sorry, I wish I could hit the fast forward button, make it go faster. The thing that we want to remember is we want to copy this, paste it, and massage it a little bit. But it's a really good starting spot. Interest rates have recently dropped. Great news for home buyers, dropping interest rates, blah, blah, blah. Additionally, low interest rates can blah, blah, blah. If you're interested in purchasing a home in this market, be happy to help you, blah, 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 blah. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Best regards, your name. Okay. Nothing too terribly groundbreaking there, but when we're out running and gunning and we really don't have time to do a whole lot, this is a really good starting spot. Then you can go in there after you copy and paste it, and you can add some stuff. You can add a graph here and there, add some stats, whatever, but it gives you an idea. The other cool thing that you can do is, what we'll do next is you can also write the blogs, which is kind of like a newsletter article. But what we can do, and I'm going to go, I have it right here, KCM reports, right? Do you see me pulling up the KCM? All right, so real estate blog, how experts can help close the gap in today's home ownership rate. We could probably just copy and paste this into a blog if we wanted to. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this blog, come back up, come out, put it there, Control C. I'm going to say rewrite this blog in different words. Quote, drop it, unquote, boom. Again, give it a minute to think about it, and it's going to rewrite the blog. And again, you can copy and paste the Keeping Current Matters blog, but as you know, everybody's going to use the KCM word for word. They'll put it on their LinkedIn, they'll put it on their whatever. So we're using the idea, but we ask it to rewrite it. So I didn't read this, so I don't know if this is right or not, but it looks like it just took what everything that it said and it's rewriting it just from a different perspective. So again, it's a different way of.
That is amazing.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? So keep in mind, for some reason, I don't know how they know this, like Google knows that it's AI generated. So if we copy and paste and put it into something, it knows that. So it may not necessarily give us the juice that we would get if we did it completely by ourselves. But at the same time, it is what it is. We're putting stuff on our website.
Yeah, 100%.
And
you're not plagiarizing.
All right, so I'm gonna stop generating. So I mean, so that's the thing. You want to just be careful what we use this stuff for. This stuff can be used for, newsletters, blogs, whatever. We're going to start getting into some really cool stuff. All right, Ellen, I'm putting you on the spot now.
I'm ready.
I'm going to have ChatGPT write your real estate bio.
Ooh, okay.
Write a real estate bio for a realtor named Ellen Thomas. How long you been in real estate?
13 months. Just say a year and a half.
Realtor for over a year. Specializes in the Atlanta area. What do you specialize in? First-time home buyers?
I mean, it's really been all over the place. You can say first-time home buyers, yeah.
Let's just say that, okay? Hobbies, what are your hobbies?
CrossFit and hanging out with my dogs, going out to eat, drinking wine.
Anything else about your real estate career? She loves being a realtor.
There you go.
How about that?
Perfect.
Let's see what it comes up with. Again, we're not going to use this word for word, but it's a really good starting spot. And meet Ellen Thomas, your trusted real estate professional. With over experience in the industry, she specializes in helping first-time home buyers navigate the exciting and sometimes overwhelming process, blah, blah, blah. In her free time.
Wow.
Is this not that creepy?
This is insane.
I love it.
I mean, wow.
This is a lot better than one it did for me yesterday. You must be a better realtor than me.
I mean,
Mine was pretty crappy.
can
here.
you copy and paste that and send it to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna copy it. I'll put it in the chat.
Wonderful.
And then, yeah, I'll email it to you.
Oh my gosh, this is insane.
That's crazy, isn't it? So that's one of the things that it can do is it can write your bio. Okay. So what's another thing as agents that we loathe doing?
Listing descriptions.
Listing descriptions. Cool. Jorge,
My man.
give me a listing description. What do you got coming up?
You said a listing description?
Yeah, even if you're making it up. Write a listing description for a realtor for a house.
There you go. 4 bedrooms, 5 bath, on an acre.
Where is it? Is it
Let's
Lawrenceville?
say Lawrenceville.
Lawrenceville.
Yes, sir.
Let's say it has granite countertops,
There you go.
open concept, like all that tag word and whatever. What else? 2-car garage. Well,
Finished basement.
huh?
Finished basement.
There you go.
Just throw it all in there.
Damn, I like this. I want this house. All right. So you hit enter. Now I showed this to my listing coordinator, and like she said, I mean, she just needs some ideas to get running. So she's going to put all our stuff into this and get the ideas running. Discovered luxury listing is stunning. 4-bedroom, 5-bath home located in a highly sought after community of Lawrenceville. Well, I don't know about that, but it is what it is. Finished basement, advised addition, living space, perfect for home office, game gym. 2-car garage, expansive backyard. Imagine hosting summer barbecues. Don't miss out. Blah blah blah. There you go. So that's just again. So you wouldn't copy and paste this. You're going to have to massage it a little bit to actually put some of the stuff in there that actually has. Sometimes it goes a little sideways. Starts adding stainless steel appliances, maybe doesn't have that, whatever. But like I said, this is a really good starting spot for a description. All right, so now
Steve, is it smart enough to know, like, if you write a listing description for this address, like, can it look it up and tell you about it?
I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
Here, let me try my house, right? A listing, not my house. Let's not put that out there in the world. For, let's say, crap, I gotta give me somebody's listing. Somebody asked. Give me an address.
I'm gonna pull up a random house.
2065 Rockdale Circle.
Rockdale Circle.
Yeah.
In
Snellville.
Snailville. See what it would do if we did that. So this is part of the thing is like push the limits and see what it would come up with. See, it may come back and say I don't have enough information. It might just give us a very.
Oh yeah.
So I think they may not give you like
six
details, or they might make some stuff up or whatever. So you'd have to check and be sure all of this is right. But again, I mean, it gives you here, and I'll hit the stop generating button just to stop it, but it gives you a start. Like I said, I don't know if it has all that stuff or not. You know, it might just
Yeah,
be.
I'm looking at it now. I mean, it's pretty accurate. I mean, it does have a second floor. It does have a lot. Doesn't have a spa.
It has stainless steel, it has granite countertops. I pulled it up too.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Dang. We're gonna call that homeowner, be like, look, we're gonna sell your house now. The computer's gonna do it. All right. So here's the deal. All right, so let's the cool thing about this now we're gonna pick up steam. Cool thing about this, you can start stacking stuff, okay? Because you've already asked it to write the listing description for that house, right? Now I'm gonna ask it, write an Instagram post highlighting that house in Snellville. So you've already put it in the house, it's already kicked it out to you. And now we're going to write an Instagram post highlighting that house in Snellville. And the cool thing about that is not only will it write the post, but it will also add hashtags, it will add little house things just listed, da, 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 da. So it knows the difference between like how long it needs to be for Instagram, how long it needs to be for like a whatchamacallit, you know. Hey, look, at Ellen Thomas Realtor.
Whoa, that's weird.
Is that your house?
No, but still.
But it knows that because you're above.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. We can start stacking stuff. So here's what we're going to do. We're in transition now, get into social. So we talked about newsletters and blogs. We talked about writing your bio, property description, just to kind of get the ball rolling. The other cool thing that this thing does is it helps us come up with ideas, okay? If we want to do, let's say, an Instagram reel, okay? Because a lot of people are doing that. What's the hardest thing sometimes about doing an Instagram reel?
Figuring out what to say and how to say
What?
it in 1 minute.
Okay, so what'd you say first? What to say? Give me 5 ideas a realtor can use, or 5 ideas for Instagram reels for realtors. And it'll give me 5 ideas that realtors can use for Instagram. I said, it's going to give me 5 ideas that realtors can use for Instagram. I said, there it comes. So here you go. A day in the life of the realtor. Now I must answer this a lot because I've seen a lot of these same things as I've been playing around with it. So what you may want to do is like highlight, I'm a realtor on Instagram. I want to talk about 5 different subjects about selling your house, or 5 different ideas to talk about selling your house. But this is the stuff that it comes up with, right? Day in the life of the realtor, neighborhood tours, home buying tips, DIY, real estate industry trends, right? So it gives me ideas. So that's number 5, ideas for Instagram. Number 6, I don't even want to think anymore. Home buying tips. Write a script for an Instagram reel for number 3. And it knows that the reel is 60 seconds. So it's going to give you, you know, kind of intro, outro. It's going to give you what to say. And when you're done with it, it's going to basically, you know, it's going to basically be 60 seconds. I'm Ellen Thomas, your local realtor in Atlanta. Today, I'm here to share some tips for first-time home buyers. Bam! And then bam, and it's going to keep going from there. So what you can do is you can like copy and paste this, put it in a Word doc and just print it out and just, you know, record it as you go. You can just use it as just like a skeleton, like outline to just, all right, I need to talk about this, 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 and this, whatever it is. How's that? So that's pretty, and again, you may want to massage it, but this is a really good idea generator. If you want to, let's say you want to plan your Instagram for the whole week. you would come up with, give me 5 ideas for whatever. Let's say, because each week, if you do like a series, let's say I want to do a series on things that you don't want to do when you're buying a house to hurt your credit, right? And say, give me 5 things to talk about to not hurt your credit. It gives you 5 things. And then you can say, write a script for each one of those 5. And it would do that. It would write the script. Over here on the left-hand side, it's all the stuff that I've done and played around with. You can go back and like revisit it. So all the stuff that you've done is saved over here. So you can just click on it and go copy and paste the script, and it's done for you for the whole week, right? Anyway, so Instagram Reels, I don't know what to do. I asked it to do it for me, give me some ideas, and then it wrote the script for me. Okay. Now the fun stuff, YouTube. I love this. Okay, so this is 7, 8, 9, 10. First, the same darn thing. Come up with a YouTube video idea. Give me 5 ideas for a YouTube video for realtors about selling your house. How's that? That way we can kind of narrow in. Let's say I really want to focus, because a lot of like coaches and a lot of people on our phone calls talk about that. Like, you really want your messaging to be about listing houses and selling houses. Everything else will flow from that. So we want all of our messaging to be about that. So let's just come up with 5 ideas for YouTube videos about selling your house. So maximizing your home's curb appeal, benefits of working with a realtor when selling your house, negotiating the best deal for your home, preparing your home for a successful home inspection. All right, Ellen, since you're the realtor that this is all about you here, which video do you want to do?
I want to see what it says about negotiating the best deal strategies and tactics.
Okay, so number 7 was we came up with YouTube video ideas. Number 8, we don't want to come up with a script for YouTube, because these are 20-minute long videos, maybe 10-minute long, whatever. And if you're reading a script for that long, it's gonna get redundant and hokey, and it's not going to sound right. So we want an outline. So write an outline for the following YouTube video. Now you could say number 3, I was playing around with it yesterday and it kind of screwed up a little bit. So I just want to be sure that we do this right. All right, so we're going to write an outline for the following YouTube video: negotiating the best deal for your home, strategies and tactics. And it's going to go boom, 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 and write an outline for us. And then you're going to print that outline out, and then you figure out kind of how do I want to do it. Come on. Introduction. We're going to explain the topic, the importance of negotiating, overview of the content of the video, understand the conditions, hiring a professional realtor, the role of a realtor, negotiating the best deal, negotiating strategies. Ooh, knowing when to compromise, when to stand firm. I like that. Again, you don't have to, obviously you don't have to do all of this, but if you don't know what the heck you want to do today and you print this out, you're like, shoot, I can talk about this, this, and this, and then not this, this, and this, you know?
Mhm.
It's going to be pretty darn cool, right?
Mhm.
Let's say you do the whole darn thing, right? You shoot the video, looks great. Now what do we need? We need a description. Write a description. Description for that YouTube video. So it will take from the outline that it just created, it'll give us a description for that YouTube video. Now, as the days go by and more people learn about this, it's going to be probably even slower. So you have to pick your times when you want to be on this. This is when all the kids are coming home from school, and all those kids are using this thing to write essays for themselves and whatever. And that's creepy, because we were playing with that with our kids yesterday, and like we wouldn't let them go on it. We have to block it from our computers. Anyway.
Yeah, if I had this in high school, man,
Oh, goodness, dude. it would be over, man. So there's your YouTube thing. Are you looking for the sell your home to get the best deal possible? Negotiating, blah, 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 blah. There's your intro or your description. You can wordsmith it. You can change some things around. I mean, or you could just use it the way it is, however you want to do it. But that's number 9. You write the YouTube video description. And number 10, you gotta come up with a name. Whoop, give me 5 ideas for a name for that YouTube video. They'll give me 5 ideas and I'm going to pick the idea. Or the vid, I'm sorry, yeah, I'll give me 5 ideas and I pick the one that I think sounds the coolest. Because it knows, it has ideas of like what is, you know, kind of catchy and, you know, marketing jargon, or is, you know, better SEO words, things like that. Now keep in mind, it's not a marketing machine. So, I mean, we do marketing better than it, but as you can see, it's pretty slick in what it can do.
Yeah.
And so, and like I said, we can use this to then, we can keep stacking. I did this video. I'm going to go and record it. You can probably send it to somebody, you know, a VA to chop it up, and you got little Instagram reels to do from it, whatever. Nothing you can do from this video that you just did, that it gave you the ideas, it gave you the outline, it gave you the description, it gave you the name. What the hell? Let's say, write a blog summarizing the details of that video. That way, shoot, we did the video, may as well let's get a blog out of it. And then we can put the blog on our website. We can put the blog on our LinkedIn. We can put the blog. What I would do is I might put the blog in my newsletter to send it to my people, and put the video at the bottom. Say, if you want to go deeper on that, click on the video. So from everything that I've seen other realtors do, these are kind of the bigger things that realtors are doing right now with it. As you know, they're just getting ideas, and the more that you play with it, the more you start coming up with ideas. The more like, oh, I wonder if I could do this or that. Boom, the more I could do, you know what I mean? So that's 11 things that you can do in ChatGPT. Again, this tool is free right now. It's going to be $20 a month for the premium version, or you can keep it free. It's going to be a little slower. I don't know if they're ever going to discontinue it. Now, keep in mind too, I'm not necessarily, and I'm not necessarily saying that like this is the end all be all. This is the ChatGPT thing or the OpenAI thing, which is where this is right now. AI will be in different places. It may not be here in 3 months. It might be somewhere else. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not married to the website. I'm married to the technology. Because as you know, I mean, if this already looks like this, in 3 months, what is it going to look like? In a year, what is it going to look like? You know, it is kind of creepy to think about, you know, what are some of the stuff that's going to be able to do. But it's also exciting to think about it too. It's here. We may as well use it, you know, play around with it and see what we can do. That's all I wanted to cover today on my outline. What questions do y'all have that maybe I'll stop the share for a second. What questions do y'all have that maybe we can cover that some other people might have watching this video?
So like, there's so much we can do with them. I'm blown away. So like, I'm in a networking event and I'm always trying to think of a creative way to introduce myself. So literally I'm just popping in there. How do I introduce myself, Pippin Property? And now it's coming up something catchy, right? Like I want it. So, I mean, it could be used for so much. It's like blows my mind.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have trouble, like I was thinking you could use it for mailers, like trying to think of something catchy and cute for like a one-liner on a mailer.
Or like pop buys, like I do a lot of pop buys. So, you know, hey, what pop buys can I do for real estate in the month of February, or plan my whole year of pop buys?
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
Amazing. Yes.
All right. So have you been playing around with that since we've been doing this?
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, that's
Multitask. I'm like, let me just kind of play around.
But that's the thing. It's like I heard about it and heard about it and heard about it. I'm just like, what is this dumb thing? Let me look at it. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like this is crazy, you know?
It's amazing. I thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, no problem. I want our team to know.
Yeah.
Now we're going to take over the world.
Right?
Until AI takes over the world, now we're all going to be working for the robots.
No, seriously, I appreciate it. This is awesome. I mean, you know how long it takes to, come up with video ideas and yeah, man. And even writing, Christmas cards, just writing Christmas cards. That was tough for myself. But anyways, man, just it's not gonna take away our jobs, but it'll definitely make it easier.
Yeah, and again, to say it again, like this is not, do not copy and paste everything and use everything. Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
Read it first.
It's a really cool starting spot. It's a really good idea generator. It's a really good assistant to have, and then, I mean, the sky's the limit for what we can do with it. So there you go. ChatGPT. Let's see
Very
what it can
cool.
do next.